Thank you. At 6:47, and we are following breaking news this morning in Greenville County. Take a look at your screen. Deputies are asking for your help searching for missing 15-year-old Cameron Austin Smith. Deputies tell us they believe the teen is in need of immediate medical attention. They say he was last seen on foot on 2nd Avenue just after 11 last night. Anyone who can help deputies locate Cameron is asked to call 911.
6:48 now, and happening today, the student charged in that deadly shooting at Tanglewood Middle School is expected in court.
The 12-year-old student is charged with the murder of 12-year-old Jamari Jackson. The shooting happened in March. Earlier this month, the 13th Circuit Solicitor's Office filed a waiver to move the case into General Sessions Court, which means the suspect could be tried as an adult. Experts say it could take a year for a family court judge to make a decision. The suspect's appearance later today is part of a 30-day detention hearing.
Also happening today in an upstate courtroom, the Simpsonville woman accused of killing her 3-year-old foster child is set to take the stand. Ariel Robinson is charged with homicide by child abuse in the death of little Tori Smith. It happened in January of last year. Prosecutors say Robinson beat Tori with a belt. The chief medical examiner saying yesterday that the force used to cause the bruising in Tori's legs was significant enough to tear the muscle. The state has rested their case. In court yesterday, the judge said that she expects the jury to be able to begin deliberation on Friday.
Greenville County deputies say 3 teenagers are facing charges after a man was found shot to death in a car. Deputies say 18-year-old Tajarius Harris and 2 16-year-olds are charged with the murder of 48-year-old Tommy Lane Smith Jr. Smith Jr. was found dead in a car Tuesday near the intersection of Bryson and Gordon Street. Deputies say they believe Smith Jr. was confronting the teens regarding a potential theft.
In Washington, D.C., the Senate voted to block a bill that would have preserved protections for abortion nationwide. The vote comes after a leaked Supreme Court draft opinion indicated that Roe v. Wade would likely be overturned. The procedural vote to move forward with the Women's Health Protection Act failed 49 to 51. It fell 11 votes short of that 60-vote filibuster threshold. Democrat Senator from West Virginia, Joe Manchin, sided with all 50 Republicans against the bill.
The Spartanburg County coroner has identified the woman killed in a crash. The coroner says Madeline Del Christian died at a hospital after the crash Tuesday night. State troopers say it happened on Mayo Road. 3 passengers in the car were also injured in the crash. This morning, there is no update on their conditions.
Overseas this morning, Ukraine is set to hold its first war crimes trial of a captured Russian soldier. That's according to Ukraine's top prosecutor, who says her office is now charging a 21-year-old Russian sergeant connected to the February killing of a 62-year-old Ukrainian civilian. The prosecutor's office says that it's actively investigating more than 10,000 alleged war crimes. Meanwhile, Ukraine has shut down one of the pipelines that carries Russian gas across the country to Western Europe. And WYFF4 continues to partner with the American Red Cross to raise money for relief efforts in Ukraine. If you want to donate, visit redcross.org/WYFF. 6:51 now. State of addiction coverage this morning. New CDC data indicates U.S. drug overdose deaths hit a record high in 2021.
Nearly 108,000 people died of drug overdoses last year. The total translates to roughly 1 death every 5 minutes. The CDC says about 2/3 of the deaths involve fentanyl or other synthetic opioids. Researchers say the pandemic made the problem worse. They say other factors include more sophisticated drug distribution networks, reduced access to treatment, and the popularity of synthetics, which are easier to make and to smuggle.
A woman brutally attacked by dogs is now out of the hospital. That's according to her sister. Kylene Waltman was hospitalized for 7 weeks after 3 dogs attacked her while she was walking home in Honeypath. And Waltman's sister has been updating her progress on a GoFundMe page. She says Kylene had to have both arms amputated and suffered countless other injuries. She's undergone a number of surgeries and is due back for more soon. We'll keep you updated.
At 6:52 in Lawrence County, the solicitor's office is revamping its Veterans Treatment Court program. It aims to get veterans facing certain low-level drug charges back in the community without carrying a criminal record with them. It also connects them with employment opportunities and other resources. Part of Veterans Court is regular drug testing and appearing before a judge every 2 weeks.
Get them back to a place where they're able to serve the community yet again and be productive citizens. A lot of times, we have these veterans that have served in combat zones, and they come out of these combat zones and they have either physical injuries or PTSD and those sort of things when they come out of that. and that drives their substance abuse when they get back home.
The solicitor says often if a veteran is arrested and booked, they don't know if someone is a veteran until after that person has bonded out. At 6:53 in Spartanburg County, a new effort to honor local heroes.
Yeah, it's an idea from the county's Veterans Affairs Office. 21 local veterans will have the chance to have their stories told and immortalized in the history of Spartanburg County through the Hall of Heroes. The honor, named after Spartanburg native PFC Thomas Atkins, is something that leaders with the Veterans Affairs Office is using to show how patriotic the county can be. The office director, Brent Cobb, feels the best way to achieve that goal is by telling these veteran stories.
Once those veterans die, those stories die with them. So this is about leaving a legacy and telling the story of all the veterans from Spartanburg County.
Any veteran in Spartanburg County is eligible. You just have to go to the county's website to fill out an application. Once these 21 veterans are chosen for the Hall of Heroes, they will be honored at a ceremony in October of this year.